Okay, now we are going to see find the quotient. Use repeated subtraction. You know that repeated subtraction, otherwise we can call it as division. So now we are going to see 5. How many 5's are there in 30? So 30 is a what? Dividend. So we are going to subtract with what? 5. So repeated subtraction, otherwise we can call it as division. Okay, now we are going to use the repeated subtraction, and finally I will tell you how to do the division. Okay, 30 minus 5, you can get what? That is 25. Okay, you know that 30 minus 5. So what you will get? So 0 minus 5 you can't. So 0 is not enough to subtract. So you have to borrow from 110. Okay, so this 0 become 10. 10 minus 5 you can get 5. So this 3 become 2. The answer is 25. So now again 25 minus 5 you can get. So 25 minus 5, you know that 0 and 2 again. So now 20 minus 5. So again 20 going to subtract minus, okay, 5. So 20 is going to subtract with 5. So again 0 is not enough to subtract, so you have to borrow from 1. So this 0 become 10. 10 minus 5, you know that backward counting again. So 5 means after 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can get again 5. So this 2 become 1 because you borrow from 110 here. So from 2 you have to borrow. Already you have borrowed. That is here 2 tens. You have borrowed 110. So that is what it becomes. After this it becomes what? 1. So the answer is 15 now. So again 15 minus 5. So 5 minus 5 is 0 and 1 you have to write. Again, so what is this? 10. So 10 minus 5. So you know that very well. 10 minus 5. 0 is not enough to subtract because it's ones and tens. So you have to borrow from what? 110. So from 110 to 110. So this 0 become what? 10. 10 minus 5 you can get 5. So you have already borrowed from, it's here only 110. So you have already borrowed 110. So it becomes what? 0. So no need to write it here. So 10 minus 5 you can get 5 also. So what is the number? So how many 5's are there in 30? So look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, so 5 is the last number. So again 5 minus 5, you can get up to 5. I have done it. So again you have to 5 minus 5, you have to do it, because first 30 minus 5 you can get 25, 25 minus 5 you can get 20, 20 minus 5 you can get 15, 15 minus 5 you can get 10, and 10 minus 5 you can get 5. So you don't stop up to 5, because you can get 0, because 0 is the last number. So up to 0 you have to do it. So 5 minus 5, you know that very well. 5 minus 5. So you can get 0 because 5 chocolate is there. 5. So if you borrow 5 again, you can get only 0 only. So 5 minus 5, 0. So you have to find out how many 5's are there in 30. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many 5's are there? That is how many 5's. How many 5's? Otherwise 5's are there. That is what, right, exactly. 5's are there. That is 6 5's. Okay, what is the answer? How many 5's are there in 30 means there are. So this is the only thing you have to consider. You have to consider this. I showed in some other color. Now you differentiate, I think so. There are, how many 5's are there? 6. Okay, there are 6 5's are there. 6 5's are, there are 6 5's in 30. What is the answer? 6. Answer is 6. So this is what repeated subtraction. Repeated subtraction, otherwise called as what? Division. So now we are going to divide 30. 30 is divided by 5 means, look at this. So this is a dividend and this is a divisor, you know that. So 30 means you have to what? First you have to compare with 3. 3 is less than 5. So you have to take the next number. 3 is 0, that is 30. So 30 is going to divide by 5. So you must use the 5 table. So 5 ones are 5, 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15, 5 4s are 20, 5 5s are 25, 5 6 are 30. So you have to write it here 6. So 30 minus 30 again we can get what? 0. So this is a quotient and this is a remainder. So the answer is 6. So this is repeated subtraction. This is division. Okay, division. Sorry. This is division. Otherwise, division is otherwise called as what? Repeated what? Repeated subtraction. Repeated subtraction. So division otherwise called as repeated subtraction. So this is we used only repeated subtraction and find out the quotient. So how many 5's are there? Mean there are 6 5's in 30. There are 6 5's in 30. 6 5's in 30. That is 6 is a quotient. That is what? 6 is a quotient. So the answer is quotient. We'll find out the answer is 6. Is the right answer. So repeated subtraction otherwise called as division. So I use division method and also repeated subtraction. But you have to find out the answer only in repeated subtraction. But anyhow I've done it division also for you. So the answer is 1 2 3 4 5 what? 6. 6 5's in 30. There are 6 5's in 30. So we have to find out the quotient. The quotient is 6. Even in repeated subtraction and also in division. So both you can do, but actually you have to use only repeated subtraction because the question they are given only repeated subtraction. But even you can do in both method repeated subtraction otherwise called as division. So even you can do repeated subtraction as well as division. If you take both method also, you can get the answer is, that is quotient is 6. There is no doubt.